Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a really exciting video because I am finally going to be announcing to you guys the giveaway that I am doing paired with Jordan watches. I am actually wearing the watch that they sent me right now. I'm going to take it off so you guys can get a good look. I know there's a lot of glare, but it is an all black watch. It is wooden. They have handcrafted watches. It has gold accents, so the hands on the clock and the brand name and the knob on the side are all gold, and then everything else is matte black, which I love. It is super sleek, feminine. I love the size of it. It's a beautiful watch. It actually comes in this really cool box. It has the drawer under here, and then it opens on top, and then the watch was around this little thing. So this is the packaging that it sent in, and their logo was on top. I do have my coffee because it's currently 11. I got up, got ready, and now I'm finally getting to my coffee. So I do want to go over a few things with you guys for the giveaway. Jordan Watches was so kind enough to pair with me and give you guys a discount code. I will have the link down below for you guys. I'm going to show you what's going to come up once you click on the link. You're going to have to fill out an entry form. Really simple. It's your first name, your email address, and then you go through what is your favorite watch. You're going to click their watches. You're going to click which series you want and which model you want. The watch will come up in the picture, and then all you have to do is submit entry. And then, so what's going to happen is one winner out of all of the people that use my code will get $100, which is pretty much a free watch. Their watches range anywhere from 100 to like 150, I believe. But the really cool thing that Jordan Watches is doing is every single person that puts in an entry is going to be a winner. So one winner will receive $100, and then once that winner is chosen, every other person that made an entry will receive $50. So no matter what, you're going to win something. Make sure to check out my Instagram if you guys don't follow me. I will be doing a post on there, and I will be going through all the contest details on there as well. I'm so happy that Jordan Watches reached out to me. Thank you so much. I am obsessed with this brand. I definitely want more. Brandon is like, can you please get me one? I want one. Brandon is obsessed with it. He loves the way that it looks, so I know that he is gonna definitely be wanting one soon. So check out Jordan Watches website, use my link down below, and save some money. All right, so getting into what this video is for, I am gonna be going over all of my recent go-to makeup items. I do have one home item that I'm gonna mention because this has been literally running constantly in my house recently just because of, obviously, I have been feeling pretty crappy. I have been diffusing the Breathe Easier Synergy Blend from Eden's Garden. It does have multiple essential oils in it. The ingredients are lemon, peppermint, eucalyptus, Moroccan rosemary. So I'm really loving this lately just because of the way I've been feeling. So this is definitely my go-to diffusing oil right now. So because my basement has flooded, which you guys know if you follow all of my vlogs, I had to bring all of my go-to everyday using makeup upstairs. All of my storage makeup is all packed away downstairs because of the basement flooding. There's actually guys here today working outside to get everything fixed, so hopefully I'll be getting back downstairs into my normal filming area, but had to bring all of my go-to items upstairs, and I was like, what a great way to figure out what items I grab the most. So I'm going to just go over every category with you guys of what I've been using most of. But I have three go-to primers. So first is Matte Fix Plus. You don't necessarily have to use this as a primer. I use it as a primer. I also use it as a finishing spray. I'll use it for something to make my eyeshadows pop a little bit more. And then I also have the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer and the MAC Strobe Cream. I've been using this a lot lately. I just have a travel size that I picked up from Ulta. I really am enjoying this. So those are the three primers that are pretty much my go-to. I can survive without any other primers. The two concealers that I have been using every single day have been my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla and my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Beige. I use the Vanilla from NARS to spot conceal, and then I will use this under my eyes on like no makeup days, and I'll use it under my eyes when I have a little bit more of a darker complexion. And then I will use my Tarte Shape Tape to highlight all the other areas, so like down my nose, center of my face, under my eyes, that sort of thing. I'm just going to talk about my two go-to foundations. I have had a lot of questions recently about what I would recommend for a lightweight but coverable and buildable foundation. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. And I mean, it's called a water foundation, so that automatically tells you that it's a lightweight foundation. And it is in the shade Fair Beige. And this, I have to say, is my go-to foundation for that. Anytime that I want to have a really nice, glowy, smooth complexion, this is what I grab. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It's super lightweight, but what I love about it is that it's so buildable and it never feels like it's laying heavy on the skin. I feel like it just blends in so well and it just sits on the skin so beautifully. And then another foundation that I have been obsessed with, and I'm almost out of it, and it's making me so sad because I don't want to purchase another one. This is expensive, okay? Let's just talk about this. This is the Forever Dior Perfect Makeup Everlasting Wear Pore Refining Effect with Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 35. I feel like it's so flawless and it just gives me that really airbrushed finish. Even though it's super expensive, I probably will be repurchasing it just because of how much I love it. But yeah, this is in the shade 014. And then the last thing that I want to mention when it comes to like liquid face items is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade, I believe it's Moonlight. Yeah, this is in the shade Moonlight. I mix this in with so many different foundations. Both of these foundations I like 10 times better when I mix with this. So powders for the face, two powders that I want to mention. What I have been grabbing every single day to set my under eyes and my concealer is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. This is in Translucent Light. I actually love it so much better than the RCMA No Color Powder. I feel like the RCMA No Color Powder is super affordable and it's a great product, but I feel like sometimes it could make my under eyes feel a little dry, and I really have been liking the way my under eyes look when I do use this. I can bake with this, I can set with it with a brush, I can set my entire face with it if I wanted to. It's just an overall really good translucent powder. And then the powder that I have been grabbing more than ever to set my face has been the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Powder. This is in the shade 15 Light. I don't set it every day, but when I feel like I need my makeup to last longer, or if I just need a little bit more coverage, I will set with a face powder, and this is the one that I've been grabbing. My two bronzers that I grab every single day, you guys should know, are the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This does not have the shade on it, so I will use this bronzer to bronze up my entire face. It is a warmer bronzer and has a little bit of like a shimmer in it. It's not glitter, it's not chunky, and it doesn't really show up on the skin, but when you look at it in the pan, you can see like it's sparkling. So it does give a really natural glowy finish, which I love. And because of my skin tone, I always grab the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the original Butter Bronzer. I believe they came out with a Butter Bronzer Light, which is a little bit lighter than this one. But because I use this for a contour, this is the perfect shade for me, which I love. It is not too warm, it's not too cool. It just has that perfect neutral undertone, which is what I look for in a really good contour color. Okay, so moving on to blushes. I do have two blushes that I have been grabbing lately, and it is the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. It's 05. I mean, most of you guys know Luminoso. I did break it. So it doesn't actually like stay in the container. It's come out of the pan, unfortunately. So, but this is such a beautiful blush. It's actually what I'm wearing today. I just love the way that this gives such a pretty glow to the skin. Such a nice flush of color. It blends really well. Even if you go in heavy-handed, it will blend out, which I love. So if you guys are looking for an affordable blush that is a great formula and a great color, this is it. And then the other blush that I use all the time is the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Flower Child. This is just a really pretty natural pink It does have a little bit of like a rose gold iridescence to it, which if you guys know me, I mean, with all of the products that I've mentioned, a lot of it has an iridescence to it because I just like glowy skin. I like to make my skin look really healthy and fresh. So I feel like Flower Child does that for me. This is a little bit more on the pinkier side. Luminoso is a little bit more on the peachier side. Last face powder product I'm going to mention is the only highlight that I have used since I've been doing my makeup upstairs. It is the MAC Mineral Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. I love it. I mean, I can use this on me when I'm tan. I can use this on me when I'm fair. I can use this any time of the year. It is what I'm using today. It is such a glossy, wet, but yet natural finish highlighter. If you're looking for something that you can make really intense or you could wear it super, super light and natural, this is for you. You can build this up and make it very metallic. If you wet it with a little bit of Fix Plus, which is what I usually do, you can get it even more intense. So there's a lot of versatility to this product and I love that. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I have been using. One is discontinued, unfortunately, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I have been grabbing the Becca and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow. It's pretty neutral. It has a little bit of some rosier undertones. I grabbed this a lot just because of the convenience of the palette, which is the same goes for this palette as well. It's just pretty compact and little, and I love the shades and the different types of looks that I can make. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I love the shades in this palette. I love the blendability, the formula. Everything about Anastasia's eyeshadows are incredible. The Modern Renaissance palette is a really good one. So if you're looking to try Anastasia's eyeshadows out for the first time, I love the Modern Renaissance palette. Out of all of the other ones, this is by far my favorite. So finishing up the eyes, I have one mascara to mention, and that is the Benefit Roller Lash. I've been using this every day. It's really held up and it's really proved to me how much I love using this mascara, especially for my lower lash line. If you're looking for like more of a drugstore dupe for the roller lash, it reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal Telescopic. It's really similar in the way that it applies and the way that it makes your lashes look. Okay, so last category for today is lips, and I have a lot. I narrowed it down as much as I possibly could because I do keep some lips in my purse. What I've been keeping with my makeup that I've been wearing almost every single day, you guys should know this by now, the NYX Natural Lip Liner. It's my favorite. So I have two liquid lipsticks and one gloss. I'm just going to talk about the liquid lipsticks really quickly. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipstick. I love them, and I have these two colors. I have three more colors, I believe, downstairs. I have like a red, darker mauve, and like a really pinkier one. I have the shade 60, which is Poet, and the shade 65, which is Seductress. I love these colors. I'm actually wearing the shade Poet on my lips right now. I paired it with the lip gloss that I'm going to talk about, which is the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Sugar. I know that I had just mentioned this in my vlog, in my haul as well, but I've been using it almost every day. Anytime that I want to wear a gloss, this is what I've been using. I've loved pairing it with darker colors. This is a really lighter color, which when I put this on top of it, it tones it down just a little bit, takes that vibrancy out, and gives it a little bit more of a pinkier, like glossy finish. Just to update you guys, because I know in my last vlog I said that I would keep you updated. I did get more lip filler in my bottom lip, so if they're looking a little extra plump today, that's why, because I just got it done like 3 days ago. I had mentioned that I was thinking about doing it because I felt enough on the bottom, so she did put a little bit more in, and I'm so much happier with how they turned out. Okay guys, so that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed talking about my favorites with me and just drinking some coffee and catching up. Don't forget about the Jord Watches giveaway contest. Like, I'm so happy that I can give you guys a discount code like this to where you can save some money. That is my goal, is to save you some money. So if you guys like this video and want to see more current go-to favorites like throughout the year, let me know, give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely do more. Don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Again. You know what I just realized? I didn't set my brows today.